Hello, this is Professor Couture, back to finish up with our review and orientation of the syllabus. I am on page 11 of the syllabus. You can find specifically what your learning outcomes are for this course and the assignments, graded assignments that you will be doing in order to demonstrate that you have in fact accomplished those learning outcomes. The learning outcomes are mirror pretty much those questions that we're going to be trying to tackle with about causes of crime, explanations, different theories, and then crime control policies that will help us accomplish either reducing crime, preventing crime, or effectively responding to it after it happens. In addition to the knowledge about crime theory, there will be a number of skills that you will be working with, developing, improving, and demonstrating in this course, including critical reading and writing and thinking, some quantitative reasoning, which is looking at charts and graphs of not statistics, but tables and figures that show either trend lines or demographic information about criminal perpetrators or victims of crime. There are a number of assignments that will call upon you to develop or improve your information literacy and technology, and I'll go over those shortly. Moving forward, another very important skill set that frames all of my courses that I teach in criminal justice is that this course not only affords you an opportunity to learn about crime theory, it is designed to acquaint you with and give you an opportunity to experience the expectations of what you will be expected to have to be career ready to enter a criminal justice or related field. If you need further information about career readiness skills beyond what I provide here, I'm happy to meet with you to discuss it. What we know based upon the National Association of Colleges and Employers who are surveyed as to what do we need our graduates to be able to do to hit the ground running and to be good job prospects. Critical thinking, problem solving, written and oral communication, ability to apply information technology, a professional work ethic, teamwork and collaboration, and therefore the expectations in this class and the way the assignments are constructed, reflect those career readiness and professional development goals. So please be assured that I have purposely designed assignments and expectations to prepare you for what's next, which for many of you will either be the world of work or graduate school, perhaps both, or the military, but all of those settings will have expectations. I do want to underscore the importance of developing good, clear writing skills. Any professional in criminal justice will most probably be required to do a fair amount of writing. Certainly that's true in law enforcement, who must prepare incident reports and affidavits that must be clear, precise, truthful, accurate, detailed, correctly spelled, correctly punctuated. For people who may be interested in probation, pre-sentence investigation reports, probation notes, and treatment plans are important writing that is done by those professionals. In the legal field, case summaries and analysis, filing court documents, all of those are very heavily writing intensive. So developing good, clear writing is an important skill to develop. It's not easy. It takes practice. But I assure you that You want that practice to occur now while you're a college student, because your employer is going to expect that you know how to use spell checker and other tools if you don't know how to spell correctly, just instinctively. Okay, course policies, attendance and participation. You are not going to be meeting with me in person, but there will be 3 virtual meetings this semester. Those are listed on the syllabus. You have an option. There are several options to attend each one of those meetings. They will be virtual. In other words, they will be done online, and I'll provide you with information on how to do that very shortly. You will be engaging in online postings and replies. Please be mindful and respectful that you need to carefully construct your online postings, and it takes practice. I wouldn't recommend that you simply sit down and start typing. As a student on an online course, before I posted my initial postings or my comments to other students, I would always draft them out, and I certainly proofread them before I posted them, and often, changed and corrected, and I would recommend that you do that as well. We are going to be using a collaborative model here where we recognize we all have different identities, perspectives, and opinions. However, we're going to try and respect the thinking of other people. I will, however, expect that if you're making a statement that this theory works or it doesn't work, or this is why this person committed a crime, or this is what the appropriate sanction should be now that the person has been convicted, that we're moving beyond personal opinions or even common sense. We are looking at course concepts and providing supporting evidence, which is good practice because that's what criminologists need to do, prosecutors, defense attorneys, judges, probation officers, parole officers, police officers, corrections officers. Can't simply say, well, I think that's just the way I feel. That's how I feel about it. Feelings are great, but they are not supporting evidence in a professional sense, and so we'll be working on developing that. Okay, email. Please do email me. I will respond always within 48 hours, typically much sooner. Please be sure that you only use your BSU email account. Include your name and your section number in the subject line. When you address me, kindly address me as Professor Couture, Mrs. Couture, Ms. Couture. Please do not say, hey, yo, you, what's up, what's going on. You want to be practicing professional communication skills. So what you do want to do is list here. Make sure you have your full name in the email. If you only put your first name, it's possible that I won't know who you are. Because there may be other students with the same first name and in fact with the same last name in the class. So make sure that you work on your emails. Always include in the reference line the course and the number. Please address me as I've requested you do here. Please provide your full name. Please be clear and precise. Spell check, grammar check, and write your email as the educated college student you are and the young professional you aspire to be. I promise you your boss will pay attention to clearly worded emails. Likewise, unclear or error-laden emails will likely either be ignored by your boss or it will result in a conversation that might not be the most pleasant. So work on your written communication skills using emails. If you don't receive a response from me within 24 to 48 hours, please check and make sure that you have in fact submitted the email in the proper format. If you haven't, you might, I would respectfully suggest that you redraft it and follow the instructions. Following instructions is the number one basic foundational job readiness skill that we all need to have. Due dates, late policies, no makeups. Deadlines matter. That's part of career readiness, skill building, and professional development. There are very limited circumstances under which work will be accepted late, and that's only within 72 hours, absent an extension that's granted for extraordinary circumstances. So please follow the deadlines, be mindful of them, and don't lose points unnecessarily. Certainly the quickest way to earn a bad grade is to earn a 0 on any assignment. So that's going to lead me to some, this is probably a good place for me to remind you that it is essential to be well organized and motivated. To manage your time is critical to success in an online course. Privacy and confidentiality. Please do not share any private or confidential information in anything that you post to this course that's available to others. We've covered the textbook. Okay, university policies are all stated here. The academic integrity policy, accommodations, classroom conduct policy, grade changes, inclusivity. If you wish for me to call you by a certain gendered pronoun, have a preference, please let me know. I'm happy to respect that. Multilingual services for those of us who for whom English may not be our first or only language. Title IX and sexual violence, the Sexual Advocacy and Support Center. Academic resources, the Academic Achievement Center, advising, basic needs, career services. They're all here. They're listed alphabetically. Please, these are services that are here to help you, and I hope that you'll make use of them. You may not even realize it, but there's free school supplies in the school supplies for you shelf located in the library. So tutoring is also available. The writing studio is also available free of charge. Okay, to the meat. You are going to have a number of assignments. You can see them listed here. They are together worth a total of 20% of your grade. These are easy assignments. But if you don't do them, they're easy zeros, which can tank your grade. You'll be doing some discussion posts and responses worth 15%. You'll be doing case study reports worth 15%. Your exams will be worth 30%, and then there's a case study group presentation. A number of assignments in this course are group assignments. You have been assigned to a group, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Groups start with, I think we're at 4 students in all groups at this point. If someone drops the course or drops out, your group might go down to 3. What's due when? This is where you will know on the date listed in the middle column. What is due is listed following the bullet point in the far right-hand column. So your first assignments are due Sunday, September 8th by 11:59 p.m. And everything that's there is listed. Your next assignment is to meet with me, and I will be giving you instructions. You have 3 options for that first meeting. You don't need to sign up. You'll get instructions of how to log on and to join us on that for that meeting. Then you'll see each class each week there are generally 2 assignments which are due. Your first exam will be due on September 22nd. So carefully review this. Let me know if you have questions, and let's begin.